What do millions of pages from the Jeffrey Epstein files actually reveal? And why does Donald Trump's name keep appearing in these documents? By the end of this video, we'll separate confirmed facts from speculation and give you a clear, structured, and data-driven verdict so you can understand what is real, what is rumor, and what it all means politically and socially. Welcome back to the channel. Here, we analyze presidents through a combination of official data, public records, credible media reporting, and public opinion. No clickbait, no sensationalism, just fact-driven analysis. Today, we're diving deep into Donald Trump's historical connection to Jeffrey Epstein. This is one of the most talked-about controversies in recent years, with new documents released, viral claims circulating online, and heated debates in both mainstream and social media. We're going to break it all down, carefully, step by step. In this video, we are focused on four main questions. First, what do we know about Trump and Epstein's relationship historically? Second, what do official documents, court filings, and investigative reporting actually say about him? Third, how are social media platforms and public discourse shaping narratives about these connections? And fourth, what can we reasonably conclude based on the verified information we have today? Let's start with the historical connection. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein did know each other, particularly during the 1990s and early 2000s. Both men moved in high-profile social and financial circles, particularly in Palm Beach, Florida, and New York City. Epstein was a financier with access to private jets, luxury properties, and influential contacts, while Trump was a businessman and socialite with his own properties, including Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach and multiple Manhattan buildings. There are photographs showing them together at charity events, private parties, and social gatherings. One quote often cited comes from a 2002 interview with New York Magazine, where Trump described Epstein as someone fun to be with and said, "It is even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." It's critical to note that this statement predates any public allegations against Epstein. It's a historical snapshot of social interaction, not an admission of wrongdoing. According to Trump's own accounts, their friendship ended around 2004. He reportedly became upset when Epstein attempted to recruit employees from Mar-a-Lago for his own purposes. Trump has publicly said he repeatedly told Epstein to stop, and when he didn't, Trump kicked him out and severed ties. Afterward, Trump described Epstein as a sick pervert. There's also the incident involving a so-called birthday book allegedly sent to Trump in 2003, containing a pornographic sketch and a handwritten note. Trump denied writing the note and even sued the Wall Street Journal over the implication, arguing it was fake. Regardless of whether that note existed, it is unrelated to any criminal charges and does not constitute legal evidence. So the historical record is clear. Trump and Epstein were acquaintances in the 1990s, socialized in overlapping circles, and appear to have ended their relationship in the early 2000s. These are facts, corroborated by photographs, interviews, and news reporting from that era. Next, let's look at official records and legal documents. This is where the story becomes nuanced. First and foremost, Donald Trump has never been criminally charged in connection with Epstein's crimes. No indictment, no courtroom filing, and no verified allegation has tied him to sexual misconduct or human trafficking in any legal sense. Thousands of pages of Epstein-related documents have been made public in recent years, including congressional releases. Some emails from Epstein mention Trump, including a 2011 email to Ghislaine Maxwell, where Epstein wrote about Trump spending hours at his house with one of Epstein's victims. The victim's name was redacted, but later context revealed it was Virginia Giuffre, a known victim of Epstein. Importantly, Giuffre herself has stated Trump was never involved in her abuse. Another email from 2019, sent to author Michael Wolff, suggested that Epstein believed Trump knew about recruitment of women. Trump, when asked about these claims, consistently said he knew nothing about such activities.
House Republicans also released thousands of deposition transcripts and other records. Even in these documents, Trump's name appears mainly in peripheral references, such as Epstein suggesting bringing someone to Trump's casino or having social encounters. No deposition or evidence links Trump to criminal conduct. The FBI also received tips claiming Trump's involvement, including unverified allegations of underage girls at parties. The Justice Department explicitly warned that many of these tips were false, unvetted, or fabricated. The key takeaway here is that emails, notes, or tips do not equal proof of criminal activity. Fact-checkers from Newsweek, factcheck.org, and ABC News have repeatedly emphasized that being named in the Epstein files does not imply wrongdoing. Every serious investigation, every credible review confirms that Trump has not been legally implicated in Epstein's crimes. Now, let's discuss social media and public perception. Here, the story takes on a very different shape. On platforms like X, TikTok, and Reddit, narratives quickly polarize. Supporters of Trump often labeled the Epstein story a hoax, pointing to the lack of charges as evidence of political smearing. Conservative influencers amplify interviews where Trump dismisses questions about Epstein as attempts to distract the public. On the other side, critics circulate the most sensational interpretations of emails and filings, often combining them with old or dropped lawsuits to suggest Trump was complicit. These posts are widely shared and highly visual, making them more likely to influence public perception than carefully written fact checks. For example, TikTok videos claiming proof of Trump attending underage parties with Epstein circulated widely, even though they misrepresented the documents. Reddit threads dissect every page of unsealed files, with some users fact-checking meticulously and others spreading speculation. This rapid-fire online environment contributes to the belief that a cover-up exists, even if legal evidence does not support a conclusion. Public polling reinforces the effect of social media narratives. Surveys in late 2025 and early 2026 consistently show that a majority of Americans distrust Trump on this issue. A Reuters and Ipsos poll of December 2025 reported that only 23% approved of how Trump handled Epstein-related matters, while 52% disapproved. Even among Republicans, approval was split. The same poll indicated that 62% of Americans believe information about Epstein's death and trafficking associates is being hidden. Another Economist in YouGov poll of January 2026 showed similar results. Just 25% approved of how Trump handled the issue, while 56% disapproved, and 49% believed he was trying to cover it up. These polls reflect perception, shaped heavily by media coverage and social discussion, rather than proven facts. So, what can we say based on verified information? Trump and Epstein had documented social interactions decades ago. Trump reportedly cut ties before Epstein's major scandals. Epstein's communications reference Trump and make claims, but these are unverified and self-serving. Public reaction is intense, polarized, and often influenced by social media speculation. No publicly available evidence establishes Trump's direct involvement in criminal activity connected to Epstein. Legally, he remains uncharged. Looking ahead, the possibilities are limited by what we know. Additional releases of documents may add context, but are unlikely to prove criminal wrongdoing without new verified evidence. Public suspicion will likely persist, given the volume of speculation online. If future investigations produce credible evidence, that could change the legal landscape. But as of now, conclusions must remain grounded in verified facts. Our final assessment: Trump's name appears in multiple Epstein-related documents, but those mentions do not constitute legal proof of guilt. Allegations exist in emails and unverified tips, but none have been corroborated in court. At the same time, the presence of his name is not irrelevant. It's reasonable to examine these connections. The public debate, media coverage, and online speculation amplify the gray areas, but responsible analysis requires separating rumor from fact. If you want clear, fact-driven analysis of presidents without hype or sensationalism, subscribe and turn on notifications. In the description, you'll find references, document links, and timestamps for deeper exploration. And in the comments, tell us your thoughts. Do these files raise unanswered questions, or are they largely political theater? Let's discuss, carefully, respectfully, and based on the facts.